Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm doing a fantasy rebuild of the Cleveland Browns. This should be interesting because they're a pretty young team, a pretty good team. But there are some changes I want to make. Maybe an offensive lineman you might be used to might be added to this team. Probably at the right guard position. I'm just saying. Let's hop into it. I'm trading Kareem Hunt, Phillips, and a second-round pick to the Lions for 2 first-round picks. I'm trading Sheldon Richardson, a second and a third-round pick to the Vikings for 2 first-round picks. Let's trade Case Keenum, a third and a fourth-round pick to the Colts for Quentin Nelson. So we have an 82 overall team, 85 offense, 80 defense, and we're looking real good on offense. And I'd say we're looking pretty good on defense. We do have to work on the linebackers, see how Delpit does, and probably another corner. But we'll be fine. Let's go to the playoffs. Now, I know the Ravens are in our division, but how do we miss the playoffs? We went 7-9. The Steelers did better than us. Ravens 11-5, Steelers 8-8, the Bengals 4-12. What a joke. Baker 4,300 yards, about 4,400 yards, 30-10. Nick Chubb 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. Receiving Landry 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Beckham 916 with 5. Hooper 868 with 8. Higgins 2, 1 for Chubb, 3 for Njoku. On defense, Wilson 122 tackles. Sack totals 13 for Garrett, 11.5 for Vernon, 10 for Ogunjobi. All right. Interceptions 4 for Mac Wilson, who should get a development up, and a lot of ones. That's surprising. The secondary, not the best in the world. Watson MVP. Baker at number 10. Coach of the year, Andy Reid. We're not going to be up there. Offensive player, Baker Mayfield at 5. No Nick Chubb. Defensive player of the year, Mac Wilson at 2. I love that. Offensive rookie, nothing. Defensive rookie of the year, Mac Wilson's going to take it home. Awesome. Let's go take a look at what we have for XP. I imagine it's not a ton of money, but maybe a good amount would be kind of nice, not going to lie. 3 for Baker, gets him up to a 79 overall. 5 for Wills, which is awesome. 2 for Beckham. On defense, 3 for Mac Wilson. That's kind of low. The Saints beat the Chiefs 37-24. Do we have anybody we have to bring back? No, we do not. To the draft. So we have the 13th overall pick and the 15th overall pick. And I'm trying to think, because we're finding the offensive line. We do need an outside linebacker for sure, and Kennedy would be nice. Oh, I think Robertson's going to be the answer, even though I got let down last fantasy rebuild. So I'm kind of hesitant. Not going to lie. But looking like Colombo looks awesome. But we have Myles Garrett. We have, why can't I think of the other guy's name? That's really bad. It's going to bother me now. I have to look. Olivier Vernon. That's who I'm thinking about. So let's get Colombo on the team. Welcome aboard. 76 with normal. Sure. 75 power move, 83 finesse, 84 speed, 84 acceleration. And then if that corner's still there, I have to take him. He is Robertson. He's a 75 with hidden development. 92 speed, 71 man, 78 zone, 74 player act. Look at this middle linebacker, Miles Sheldon. I know we have Mac Wilson, but 7 combine? That's too hard to pass up on. I'm going to take him. He's a 70 with hidden development. I might put him outside linebacker. 82 speed, 79 tackles, 67 block shed, 79 hip hop. I'm trading Olivier Vernon and 2 fourth-round picks to the Jets for a first-round pick. So the computer drafted a hidden development fullback for us. That's pretty good. But we're looking good on offense. We're looking awesome on defense. So let's go to the playoffs. We made the playoffs with a wild card spot at 8-8. We're going against the Texans. The Bengals, though, 13-3. Ravens 8-6-2, and the Steelers 7-9. Mayfield 4,300 yards, 32-12. Awesome year. Chubb about 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 for Johnson, 3 for Mayfield. Receiving Landry 950 with 6, Beckham 930 with 8, Higgins 802 with 5, 6 for Hooper. On defense, Wilson 98 tackles, all right. Sack totals 11.5 for Garrett, 9 for Colombo, 4.5 for Ogunjobi. What about the guy we drafted? Where'd he go? Sheldon, 59 tackles is all right. Interceptions, 2 for Wilson, 2 for Ward, 2 for Williams, and a lot of ones to go around. Now for the yearly awards. Aaron Rodgers with the MVP. Baker at 9, Coach of the Year. Didn't really think we were going to be up there. Offensive player. Did I go by Baker? No. Baker at number 8. Defensive player of the year, Patrick Queen. Is Mac Wilson really not up there? Huh. Offensive rookie. We have Harvey at 6, whatever that's worth. Defensive rookie. Colombo 1, Robertson 2, Sheldon 3. Then we have Overton at 9. What do we have for XP? What do we have for development? We have 2 for Baker. We have 7 for Slauson. Wow. That has to be superstar. 3 for Wills. On defense, 4 for Sheldon with superstar, which is awesome. 5 for Colombo. X Factor for Robertson. Awesome. This is really good. Can we beat the 10-6 Houston Texans? Make it to the next round? We can. But now we're running into the 13-3 Bengals. That's going to be a tough game to win. Yeah. We lost 21-14. Not the biggest loss in the world. Plus, they didn't go 13-3. Let's take a look. The Chargers are up there. Of course they are. Why am I losing my mind? There we go. Burrow, 276, 2-1. Mayfield, 184, 1-1. Mixon, 88 with a touchdown. Chubb, 77, touchdown for Johnson. Receiving, Boyd, 95 yards. Higgins, 84, touchdown for Beckham, touchdown for Sample. Touchdown for Ashmore, and that's going to be it. The Chargers beat the Bears 28-25. I just recorded the Chargers fantasy rebuild where I got my team to a 90 overall. Didn't win and won Super Bowl. It's kind of unbelievable. Garrett's coming back. Njoku, Ogunjobi, Goodson can go. Higgins can go. We do have to pay Baker Mayfield in 2 years, so we have to keep that in mind. But let's increase the money a little bit on a few of these guys. Bring them on back. Not have to franchise tag anybody. Really don't want to do that. Let's increase that a little bit. That a little bit. That'll be good. I mean, Ogunjobi is like a slam dunk. We have to bring him back. But at the same time, he's a solid enough player with star development that it makes sense to me. We don't need our fullback anymore, actually. That had to be star development. Our superstar, rather, as a backup. Yeah, I knew it. It just had to. So we do have $13 million in cap space. That's enough for one big player if we want it to be. Like, do we want to get Marshawn Lattimore? We could have Robertson. We could have Ward. We could have Lattimore. I don't know if that's 100% a need. Carl Joseph, we could definitely let him walk out the door. Let's bring in Keanu O'Neal. 6.4. What was that, 93 total points? Perfect. I kind of do want to bring in Lattimore, but it just doesn't make sense to me. Do I want to go back in there? I suppose we should go back in. Make sure we're still winning that. We are not. We got dominated by the Pats. That's unfortunate. See, I don't know if this is going to do the, that's too much or whatever that thing is. All right, that's good. Let's advance one more time. See if we get it. Yes, perfect. We have the first overall pick and the third overall pick. So we're just trading this back regardless. We could trade back to 25. We could trade back till 13. And it's the Raiders and the Chiefs division. I mean, we have to do it. So that'll be good. Let's skip ahead by them. What do they want to take? A quarterback. That makes sense for once. And then the middle linebacker to the Buffalo Bills. What a shame that the Bills have the second overall pick, What are we looking at? Running back, Valley State. Well, we don't need that. So we have number 3. We have number 12. We could trade back again if we wanted to. I don't think that makes a ton of sense for our team. Sutton. I know we have Colombo, but we could put Colombo at middle linebacker or defensive tackle if we wanted to. The problem with our team right now, which isn't really a problem, but I'm going to pretend it's a problem, is we don't need much. Like, do we go with a defensive tackle over this right end who looks like an absolute beast just because we need a defensive tackle? Or do you go like a Chancey who's a late first, so I guess not. I'm going to go Andrew Sutton. He's a 77 with hidden development, 77 power moves, 72 finesse, 83 speed, 87 acceleration. So we have 12, 13, and 25 in the first round. Anything on the draft board? No. Is that defensive tackle gone? Tyron Green looks pretty good as well. We don't need a quarterback. We don't really need an outside linebacker. There's not much. I guess we should just say that. Like, we could go offensive lineman, but even that really doesn't make a ton of sense in my opinion. Could go quarterback and trade Baker away. Let's get Moses McKenzie. He's a 74 with hidden development, 85 speed, 73 zone, 71 tackles, 79 pursuit. And then I think I am going to go with that defensive tackle in case he has hidden development that we don't have to move Colombo over. 75 hidden, good. 87 strength, 78 block shed, 64 power move, 81 finesse. With our 25th pick, we're going left tackle, Edward Lawrence. He's a 75 with normal because of course he is. 91 strength, 76 run block, 77 pass block. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a quarterback. Bo Hamels. 71 hidden development, 91 throw power, 76 deep, 81 medium, 84 short. So Colombo actually got up to star development, which is good. And I think, do we put him at outside linebacker? Or do we put like Sutton at outside linebacker? That takes him down pretty far. That looks way better. We actually don't need much on either side of the ball, which is nice. McKenzie's just a backup to Delpit, who has star development. I mean, we're pretty good all around. We could use another receiver at this point, but that's just like an add-on. Let's go to the playoff. And somehow, some way, we didn't make the playoffs, going 9-7, tied with the Steelers. Ravens 10-6, and the Bengals 5-11. Mayfield 3,700 yards, 30-11, bit of a drop-off. Chubb 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, Balaj with 7. Receiving, Beckham 1,000 with 6, Hooper 716 with 4, Landry 704 with 5. Radley, not bad, 572, 8 touchdowns. On defense, Wilson 101 tackles, Robertson with 100. Sack totals 14.5 for Garrett, 6.5 for Colombo, 6 for Sutton, 5 for Ogunjobi. Interceptions, 4 for Ward, 2 for Neal, 2 for Williams, and a few ones to go around. Yearly awards, what do we got? Watson with the MVP. No Browns, Coach of the Year. Hey-oh, Freddie Kitchens at 10. Offensive Player. Nothing, Le'Veon Bell at 10. Defensive Player, Myles Garrett at 3. Offensive Rookie, we have Hamels at 3, the backup quarterback. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Sutton 1, Green 2. Stoudemire 9, no McKenzie. Surprising. What do we have for XP? What do we have for development? Baker has 1. Hamels star development. That's not going to cut it. We have to be honest with him right there. Then on defense, Sutton star development, Green star development, McKenzie star development. But still a lot of XP, which I love to see. I mean, Sheldon up to 80 overall is awesome. The Cowboys beat the Colts 31-14. And speaking of the Colts, thank you so much for Quentin Nelson. He's coming back. Nick Chubb. Hooper will bring back Ward, Conklin, Mayfield. I don't want to, but I feel like we're going to end up bringing back anyways. What do we have for money? I don't know if that's going to cut it. We have to bring back the top players first before Baker Mayfield, because Nick Chubb being Superstar X Factor is way more important than Mayfield in this game. Not in real life, I'll give you that, but in this game it matters a ton. Hooper, 92 overall. I still don't really understand that signing. I know their new head coach, I should say, likes 2 tight ends, but now Njoku wants to get out of there, so it's kind of weird. Let's go there and there. 12 million. Good. Conklin, I think I'm going to let him walk out the door, to be honest, because we drafted that right tackle last year. I mean, Baker's not going to take this. And I'm going to have to franchise tag him just in case. But I'm actively looking for somebody in the draft. So we have the 7th overall pick and the 20th overall pick. And I love Jose Espinosa. I don't know how to say that exactly, but we don't need an outside linebacker. We basically don't need anything. I'd like a receiver. I'd like a quarterback. And of course, neither of them are going to be anywhere to be found because that's just my luck. We could go with a corner and Pierce. Don't really need it, though. Is there really not a single quarterback? Man, that's going to be rough. I think what I'm going to do is go with right tackle C.J. Whitfield. He's a 78 with normal. 92 strength, 86 run block, 76 pass block. With the 20th pick, we are going to take a corner and Joe Pierce. There's just nothing I need. 72 normal, whatever. So we have an 88 overall team, 92 offense, 84 defense. Other than our right tackle, we're good to go on offense and on defense. I mean, it's more of the same. There's no other way to put it. Myles Garrett is up to X Factor, though, which is good. Let's go to the playoff. We got the first round bye going 11-4-1. Ravens and Bengals 11-5, and the Steelers 9-7. Mayfield about 4,000 yards, 25-6. A bit of a drop-off there. Chubb 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, 9 for Balaj. Receiving Beckham 988 with 11. Hooper 782 with 2. Landry 712 with 2. Johnson 692 with 6. On defense, Wilson 127 tackles, Robertson 102. Sack totals 14.5 for Garrett, 6 for Ogunjobi, 5.5 for Jordan Elliott. Interceptions 2 for Sheldon, 2 for Neal, 2 for Delpit, and a few ones to go around. I can't imagine we have anything up here. MVP. Baker's not there. Coach of the Year. There we are, number 5. AFC Offensive Player. I mean, Baker at 10. Defensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Offensive Rookie. Mike Stiles. I don't even know who that is. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have Pierce at 4. And that's going to be it. What do we have for XP? 2 for Baker Mayfield, 2 for Hamels, 4 for Slauson, this fullback. It's pretty good. Nothing really else on offense. On defense, Pierce has 3. 3 for Sheldon, 2 for Green, 2 for Sutton. That's going to be it. Can we beat the 11-5 Cincinnati Bengals, make it to the next round? We cannot, because why would we? We lost by 6. It's going to be to Joe Burrow, which I suppose is all right. I really do wish we moved on from Baker Mayfield, but there's no quarterback in the draft. Burrow, 325, 2-1. Mayfield, 221 with an interception. You're gone. Mixon, 76 yards with a touchdown. Chubb with a touchdown. Balaj with 1. Receiving, A.J. Green, 103. Beckham, 91. Touchdown for Ashmore. Touchdown for Higgins. And that's going to be it. The Seahawks beat the Chargers 28-10. Jarvis Landry is going to be a free agent. We know Baker's going to be up there. Wilson's going to come back. Delpit up to superstar is definitely going to come back. Greedy, might as well. Elliott could go. I almost want to bring back Baker again, but I'm just not going. So we don't have Baker Mayfield on the team, so we just have to take a quarterback, and of course, there's nothing. Granted, we have Cole Hamels. That's the pitcher. What was his name? It definitely was Hamels. Don't think it was Cole Hamels, though. So I guess we can just ride him out? I don't know. That sounds bad, but I don't know. Let's go with... This is kind of disappointing. Let's go Cedric Alden. 76 normal, of course. 94 strength, 83 block shed, 74 power moves, 71 finesse. Let's use our second-round pick on a quarterback. And we're going to take a shot at this 5'7" Matt Galloway. Wow. Oh, it was Bo Hamels. That makes sense. Why on the Whitfield's not starting? We're going to throw him over at center, but we have an 88 overall team, 89 offense, 87 defense. I don't think Hamels is really going to carry us there, but I'm hoping he does. Let's go to the playoffs. And we didn't make the playoffs in our final year, going 6-9-1. What a joke. Hamels, 44 yards, 25-12. I like the yards. Chubb, 1,000 with 9. Scandrick with 4. Receiving, Beckham about 1,200 yards, 5 touchdowns. Landry, 855 with 5. Hooper, 838 with 7. Johnson, 710 with 3. 4 for Chubb. On defense, Wilson, 134 tackles. Sack totals, 15.5 for Garrett, 4 for Green, 3.5 for Sutton. Interceptions, 3 for Wilson, 2 for Neal, 2 for Ward, 1 for Delpit, 1 for Overton. And the yearly awards, what do we got? Newton with the MVP. No Browns. Is Baker up there? He is not. Coach of the Year, Sean McVay. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Nothing. What about NFC? Is Baker going to be anywhere? Did he even get signed? That would be interesting to find out. Defensive Player of the Year, Kenneth Murray. We have Mac Wilson at 6. Offensive Player, Scandrick at 2. Defensive Player of the Year, Alden's going to take it home, surprisingly. Lindsey at 6 as well. I want to find out, where's good old Baker? I don't know what would be the quickest way to do this. I'm going to do it off screen and I'll show you if I find out. Interesting. Would this ever happen? Probably, right? If Mahomes became a free agent, would every team just throw out their quarterback and be like, I don't care. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's an interesting thing to think about. Oh, Baker's on the Lions. Not really doing anything, though. That's unfortunate for you, Baker. So what we're going to do is sim and find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. The Ravens beat the Seahawks 38-14. Very interesting. But that is going to be it for this video. It's really because of Baker. It has to be. We have an X-Factor running back. We have a beastly defense. And we just couldn't win a Super Bowl. It's unfortunate. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Come on back for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.